And now, News Channel 10's 24/7 local weather first alert forecast, sponsored by Generator Supercenter of Amarillo.
Well, good Monday morning, everyone, as we're kicking off a brand new work week. We're doing so on a mild, not very cold note out there, as we're barely seeing low 50s out there. High 40s at the absolute coolest. Of course, a far cry from the mid 30s where we're supposed to be for this point in November. But that's thanks in part, of course, to these lovely westerly winds that we've gotten all too used to here lately. As you're seeing, westerly winds already up to 18 miles an hour in places like Tucumcari here before sunrise. Unfortunately, that's what we're going to see a lot of here as we go throughout the day. And temperatures, thankfully, not going to be as warm as they could be. So let's look at our temperature forecast first. We'll get the better part of the forecast out of the way, as we'll see by lunchtime 70 degrees here in Amarillo, maybe some upper 70s there further off towards the east. And those daytime highs maybe pushing 80 in places like Childress, but here in Amarillo about 73 degrees. And then you'll see some low 70s to upper 60s there further off towards the west. Overall, not quite seasonal, still above average, but overall could be a whole lot worse. We'll be down in the upper 50s as we roll on into this evening and tonight. Now, unfortunately, though, it's going to be the winds. That's going to be the primary focal point of the forecast. As soon as 8, 9 o'clock this morning, we're getting those winds out of the west at already 15 to 25 mile an hour. You're going to see right there sustained wind speeds at 20 to 30 going into the early afternoon period. The good news is later on in the evening, those winds will start to relax a little bit, but this afternoon, we are going to be seeing gusts upwards of 40 miles an hour. And being that they're out of the west, we are going to be dry as well. No fire-related watches or warnings currently here as of just a little bit before 5 a.m. this morning, but should that change, of course, we'll be letting you know with our first alert forecast. Thankfully, those winds are down to 5 to 15 as we're rolling into later tonight. Now, the good news is our next weather maker is not the wind. It's rain chances later on in the week. So let's dive into what we're seeing out there. So our current pattern is a weak kind of detached upper level low. That's what's steering in all those winds out of the west-southwest today. That's what we're going to be seeing sticking around for today. But then that low kind of goes away, and then a new low kind of digs into the southwest. We'll start to see it taking shape Tuesday into Wednesday. And much like our low pressure that's causing all those winds right now, last week we were looking for it to take one of two tracks, a northerly or southerly track, and unfortunately the one we're seeing right now is going north. But this one that we're seeing for Wednesday into Thursday, it's starting to show signs. The models are starting to agree that we're looking at a southerly track, which means rain chances for a good chunk of the area, primarily on Thursday. Could get things started as soon as Wednesday night. We're going to have to wait till we're a little bit closer to kind of fine-tune what the models are seeing. But you'll see right there Wednesday, maybe some spotty showers in the southeastern parts of the area. But Thursday, looking at some widespread rain, maybe not under the heaviest part of it here in the Texas Panhandle, but still, beneficial rainfall is certainly expected with things clearing out as soon as Friday morning. So, of course, expect frequent updates to that part of the forecast. So windy today, 73 for a high. We'll see 70s through Wednesday, mostly cloudy skies there, and then 60s and ultimately 50s as you roll on into the late parts of the work week, with the weekend shaping up to be pretty nice as well, with, like I said, Thursday looking to be our main event for those better rain chances.